Okay, welcome back to Real-Time Football Manager, and we've got some big news. I have been approached with a job offer. 2 years, 8k a week. That would be nice. Take the managerial job at Ashton Gate, Bristol City. Come good. The one team in the championship that I didn't apply for, they want me. And they're giving me a much bigger transfer. Oh no, they're giving me the wage budget I was thinking I was going to get. And we've got some actionable objectives here. They want acceptable competition performances. I think we can try that. And they want me to keep the director of football in place. Well, I hope he's not a dick. That's cool. So we've got okay, so we have 350k available for transfers, so we're not going to be buying anyone unless they're like super junior, and we have minus 31k a week of wages, so we've got to cut the wage bill, can't sign anyone, and I believe Bristol City are still in the relegation zone. Let's have a look. We have to have a board meeting as well, apparently. Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's take a look at Bristol City. Here they are. Where are they in the league? You'd think that would be easier to find. Here we are, 22nd in the Sky Bet Championship still. 1 point off safety. Oh, it's pretty competitive down at the bottom there. We've got Preston, North End, Sheffield Wednesday, who I'm sure, as in real life, are having the same financial challenges. So, you know, Sheffield Wednesday are going to struggle. We've got West Brom, who hate me. Wouldn't it be good if we got this job and we did better than West Brom? Let's go back and have a look at our fixtures coming up. If we go for this job, Swansea City, that's tough. Wrexham, tough. Portsmouth, wow. And we're playing. Okay, we're not playing until Saturday, the 22nd of November, which is interesting. I'm not sure, because we've just played Watford. We played Watford last night and got a 2-2 draw. So what are we going to do then? Let's have a look at the squad. I'm not going to sign up for a team without having a look at the squad. Let's have a look at our best performing players. So here's our top goal scorer. Devastated, just like everybody. I just don't think that stat's working, or maybe it's working and it's just not working in the UI, which, from what I've heard about this game, which is very little, I'm trying to avoid hearing about this game. I'm hoping it's just the UI that's broken and everyone doesn't actually all have horrific horrific happiness. But anyway, so we got Emil Rees, who's just been injured. Okay, 2 days, that's fine. He scored 10 goals this season, which is pretty impressive. I mean, does that make him top goal scorer? 10 goals in 18 apps is pretty good. So we've got a good striker. We've got a left-sided midfielder, another right. So strong wingers. Unregistered, cannot be registered for the next match. Does that mean their next match is a cup game? Let's go back to the fixtures. Their next match is a championship match. So hang on. Are these just like youth players? He's made 11 appearances, but is unregistered. Sam Bell. So he's worth between 400 and 1.2. He's a wing back, left midfielder, homegrown, fitness, form, no games. Is he on loan? Does this mean he's on loan? So he's on loan playing in York. Well, why didn't you just tell me that? Okay, so you're on loan. You're on loan at Wickham. Okay, he's 23. Elijah Morrison, 19. Okay, we've got some young players on loan. They look pretty promising, but they can't play for us, so let's ignore them. Why don't we go for some financial stats? Let's look at general info. Okay, let's have a look at the people that we're paying the most money to. Okay, we got Neto Borges. He must be on loan, right? Yeah, he's on loan from Middlesbrough. He's on the bench. He's not played any games. Okay, he's 29, on loan from Middlesbrough. Not interested. Okay, we've got, so Emma Reese. Okay, there he is. He's, should we rank by transfer value? Okay, we've got, and he's angry that he's not playing for Ireland. Okay, that's not my fault, not our fault, I should say. So we've got defensive. Okay, so we've got a bunch of really expensive defensive players, right? If I'm looking at this right, not all of who are playing. Interesting. So we can shore up the defense. Surely we can shore up the defense. We've got a lot of defensive players here. They're all of our most expensive players are defenders. Really interesting. We've got Emma Reese, who's on really hot form, and then he's like a only striker worth any money. We've got Fali Mayulu. I have no idea how good he is. He's only played one game. So who have we been playing up front? He's a striker. But he hasn't played. Oh no. Okay, what was I looking at? He's played 4 games, 1 goal. Who else have we had up front? Samuel on loan. Mark Sykes is wanted. Exploit options. Rob Dickey. So we are really short on attacking players. Like, really short. We've got an incredibly defence-minded squad. And I don't know if we can actually see much about their formation or anything like that. I don't know what it's going to tell you. Awesome, we've got a women's team. I love that. I mean, if you look at the last few games, so we played like a 4-2-4, a 4 like a really attacking 4-4-2. We got a couple of good wingers out on loan. I think step 1, try and get those guys back from loan, and then try and, I don't know, get more of a kind of midfield going together, because I mean, we've just got one target man up front. Really looks like a really unbalanced team, but that means maybe there's something we can do. Maybe we can be shrewd in January, shore up the team, get them out of the relegation zone. Sounds like a challenge, doesn't it? Let's just go back to the squad. Let's just have one more look at the squad. So we've looked at value. Let's just look at the actual players playing. So yeah, we got Reese and Mayulu, and then Sinclair Armstrong is the only other player. I wish you can't really see much about how good they are, but he hasn't really played. Just really, really weak on attacking players. That's what that tells me. And then yeah, just there's no playmakers. Just looks like a kind of defend, lump it up to Emma Reese, get a goal in. With these two wingers being asked to do a lot in this team. And if we have a look at let's just have a look at the previous game. Let's have a look at the Blackburn game. I'm assuming we can just, yeah, here we go. So, more possession than maybe I thought. It's not, maybe they're not just lumping it up, but they're competitive. This isn't a free falling out of the league team. So, given that the Baggies were very, very nervous about taking me, I don't think I'm going to get much better than this. So, it sounds like our mission is to get Bristol City out of the relegation zone. Let's go and do the negotiations. Yeah, really happy to go for this. So, let's just check the objectives again. We need to have a board meeting. We need to keep the director of football in place. Don't be a dick, as I said. Acceptable competition performance. It basically means don't get relegated. Current season objectives. Oh, okay, that's the same. We've got no money to spend. Maybe we can get those players back off loan. Maybe we can find some loanees. Maybe we can find... Yeah, let's fill the gaps with some loanees. All right, let's have a look. Current offer, job, manager. Yep, I'd be happy with that wage. I'm not going to mess around. Start straight away. 2-year contract. Top division promotion wage rate, 15%. And a relegation wage drop. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Let's go for it. All right. Where's the accept button? I'm going to hit that. Response required. Oh no. Current offer. Yes. Finalised deal. Oh my god. Whoa, here we go. We'll complete the paperwork and finalise a deal in the near future. I think we've done it. Everybody, we are the managers of Bristol City. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a look around the leagues. Let's go and check out the Premier League, see what's going on. What's happening today? We have Crystal Palace versus Brighton, Chelsea Wolves, Spurs Man United, game of the day, surely. Sunderland Arsenal. Had been a good game in real life, but in this game, Sunderland are languishing in 19th place, just below West Ham, poor things. And what did I say? Game of the day. We got Spurs Man United and Man City Liverpool. Yeah, we'll watch the highlights of those. We're not going to go to the games. And here we are. Look, we've got buttons. We have got buttons. Welcome to Bristol City. It's great to have you. It's great to be here. I used to sing. So, for those who don't know, in real life, I'm a Reading fan. I've been to some awful games at Bristol City. Oh, man. Anyway, I think I've seen Reading lose to Bristol City away at Bristol more than I've seen any other fixture. Anyway, here we are. We'll meet various people in key roles. Okay, there's the news. Eyebrows have been raised. Inexperienced 44-year-old. Plenty of questions. Yeah, we're going to have to hit the ground running, aren't we? Otherwise, we will be hurtling down the leagues. Nice to meet you, Lucy Grigg. Got a press officer. Happy days. Playing time expectations. As agreed, some of our players have new expectations for playing time next season. Okay, that's the whole team. The following players have new expectations as agreed with the club's contract talks with them. Hayden Roberts, squad player. Sinclair Armstrong. He's our backup striker. He's supposed to be a regular starter. Sam Bell, regular starter. Sam Bell has not been... Oh no, he's playing for Wickham. Well, I will happily have you back and have your regular starter. Sinclair Armstrong has not been a regular starter. He's a fringe player. So what's going on? So we're not playing him. Fali Mayuli, regular starter. He's kind of been starting. I kind of want to know who's actually been playing alongside... was it Emma Reese? Was that the name? We've got Faraz. I'm gonna find out how to pronounce all of these players, because I don't want to do any of these guys a disservice next time I come back to play this game. Sam McClelland also wants to be a regular starter, and then we've got a bunch of prospects, many without faces. Okay, that's good to know. We'll get to the squad in a minute. The club's administrative team have provided a summary of the financial fair play regulations. Okay, we are compliant. Amazing. We've got $3.3 million in the bank. Oops, and we are hemorrhaging money. Well, that's just a typical championship team, isn't it? Supporter profile. Expectations of the fan base. They have moderate influence over the club. Beat Bristol Rovers. Hope so. Got to beat the gas. Get the better of our rivals Cardiff and avoid relegation. Well, that's the one that really matters. Okay, next up, season's expectations. Well, we've already had this conversation. We're going to survive. That's what we're going to do. We're going to survive. Very simple. Survive. Thank you. FA Cup. Reach third round. That should be doable, because don't championship teams start in the third round? Well, I'm not going to have that banana skin. So, yeah, fine. Carabao Cup. Reach the first round. I think we can manage that. All right, so our only objective is to avoid relegation. Happy days. All right. Time to keep moving. I think what we'll do, I'm gonna do the squad analysis. Given that we're not playing a game today, I'm gonna do the squad analysis in a future video, so that this video doesn't go on for ages. Some news. So this is all championship news now, right? We've got all the championship news. Okay. No more news for me today. 9:30. Oh, there's so much to do, but we're going to do this over the course of the week. I'm not going to do all of our training and all of our squad and everything all in one go. We're just going to get through Saturday, have a look at the Premier League fixtures, and then we will crack on with everything else after. Right, we have competition expectations review. Yeah, relegation battlers reach third round. Fine. Who's unhappy? George Tanner. Oh, well, at least you're not devastated. That's a relief. Hierarchy. The players are currently contented. Okay, so our squad's pretty happy. George Tanner is slightly unhappy. How influential is George Tanner? Tell me. He's sort of mid-influential. Well, okay. This is cool. Okay, so George Tanner, tell me why you're slightly unhappy, eh? What's wrong? Oh, go back. I saw some text there. Here we go. He's enjoying playing for the club. He wants to go out on loan for playing time. He's 25 years old. He looks pretty decent. Well, sort of average championship player, right? He's only had one appearance, 2 goals. Well, he's nice and fit. He's okay, but he wants to go out on loan. Well, maybe we can put you out on loan. How about I list you for loan and we'll see what happens. Actions. Here we go. Send on leadership course. Well, okay. Cat transfer, here we go. Loan status. Available for loan. Alright. You want to go on loan? You can go on loan, George Tanner. Okay. Response required. Choose our captain. You've been asked to name your first captain and vice captain. If you want to remove Knight from the role, it would be advisable to warn him about your intention to do so. He's fairly loyal. He's got good leadership and amazing teamwork. And he's our leader. He is our leader. I would not be so dumb. I am not rocking this boat. Right, this is not a sinking ship yet. Confirm captains. You are my guys. Jason Knight, good lad. How old is he? 24, Irish player. Teamwork, work rate, aggression. Yeah, he looks like a captain to me. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's have a look at the results so far. Let's go to the Premier League. First off, and we have... So we have Chelsea drew against Spurs. Chelsea drew against Wolves. Spurs with a 2-0 win over Man United. Man United are now in the relegation zone in the Premier League. Wow, look at that. I've just realised you can't see on my screen, but there they are, down with 10 points there in the relegation zone. Wouldn't that be amazing? Sunderland got roundly beaten by Arsenal. West Ham pulled themselves out of the relegation zone against Burnley, who are now rock bottom. We've got Man City, Liverpool to go. If we go into the Championship, which I assume should be easier to find now that we've got all these buttons, but I'm still struggling, so I'll just go to overview and then I'll go Championship. Here we go. We have Hull and Coventry, just like real life there. Coventry right up there at the top. Oxford United doing very well in 5th place. I'm scrolling down for Wrexham, but they are not doing anywhere near as well as they are in real life, down in 18th position, but it's still a pretty tight league. We got Bristol City down in 22nd, as we said. All these games we played obviously last night, so nothing to see. I think the real interesting one is Sheffield Wednesday against Southampton. Now we want them to lose that game. Derby lost, so that's good news. West Brom, the Baggies, we could have gone to them if we weren't so terrible at job interviews. Lost also. QPR lost, so that's been a great round of fixtures for us. That puts us in a really good frame for when we come back. Be keen to see how this Southampton Sheffield Wednesday game goes, as well as the Liverpool game. Let's see what happens. And here we are. If we go back to the Championship results, we can see that they haven't finished yet. It's still playing, is it? The result is not in, so we will keep going. Sheffield Wednesday powerless to resist as Southampton dominate 4-1. Another great result for us down in the bottom. We've got a real chance to get out of the relegation zone in the next round of fixtures.